to another episode of Meg HQ, featuring the Company of the Discordant. If you actually look in the upper left-hand corner, that's just the save name. No, the Striking Serpents, as they continue with their campaigns to victory, glory, and all sorts of awesome things that will hopefully get things going. So how is everybody going? We have quite a few people here. Hi, Rick. Hello, Rickar. It's been a little while. Mustadio is here. We've got Mavrim. Wow, Mavrim Borsteel himself. The Iceman cometh. Rando. Yeah, there you are. Hello, Sprog. Who else? Talik, update your title? Yeah, I thought I had done it on Thursday, but I guess it must not have saved properly. How things go interestingly well, as you can tell by my slightly lateness. I got a bit of a late start to lunch, and so now we are here. Alright, so, where did we leave off on things? Doing all of the stream interrupted my music hunting? What music were you hunting for? Oh, let me actually fix that now that I've got it. And there's the now playing group. Now we can see the little bit of the information on the bottom. We got the gang all here. Oh, nice. Alright, so, last time where we left off, we were looking at a hide and seek and a hold the line coming up for the next 2 missions coming this week. We're also in the middle of repairs, and yeah, there's the transgressor. How's the bitch kitty doing? Only 3,630 minutes until Greybeard's ride is back and ready to go. You're in your dugout. Really? Are you currently in the middle of a conflict or something? I'll praise the fixer. Wait, Shade's here? Where's Shade? Did I miss? Oh, there he is. Hi, Shade. How you doing? I missed your name in the little chat window, and that's right above me. Oh God, I forgot. I didn't do anything about that. Oh. Now it's completely invisible. I thought I had like a backer for that, didn't I? And I just turned it off. There it is. Haha, it's in the wrong spot. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting problem. Give me just the backer. There we go. It looks terrible, but it works. All right. Now you can actually read what's going on there. I will turn off this background when we actually get into the battle because it's absolutely ugly. But for now, when it's actually here, we'll have that there so we can see text chat. Yes. All right. So we left off. We have 2 missions coming up this week that we're hopefully going to be able to blast through both of them. The first mission is looking to be a bit of a doozy. We've got 2 demolishers, Shadowhawk, Devastator, heavy tank. It's looking a little rough, but I think Cobra can handle it. I'm also going to give Cobra a little bit of air support so that we can actually get a couple of things going on in there. We've also got the hold line is coming up for Cav Lance, and speaking of Cav Lance, but now the YouTube scrubs can see us. You can fix that after the stream. So now the YouTube scrubs, oh God, no, now you got me saying, Cav Lance unfortunately accidentally had one of their pilots mistakenly placed. Larissa Brooks, also call sign Raza, had her mech destroyed a couple of streams back. Actually, she was in a hunchback that had its back armor opened up. She didn't get shot. No, she tripped and fell onto her back, and that set off the ammunition and blew the entire hunchback sky high, which was kind of a sad thing because that hunchback was pretty good. But I accidentally put her into a random Phoenix Hawk in Diamondback Lance instead of the proper reserve pilot, who is Corporal Ryusu Yosei, which also known as Dragon. So hello, Dragon. I don't know if you're actually here, but it's been a while. Let them see this. Did you break it? No, that's your old one. Your current plane is doing just fine, actually, surprisingly enough. You don't need to get a Holopolis as a replacement. Let's see, is that even available in this current timeline? Oh, by the way, this is the current market. They're selling Shulgars. Multiple Shulgars. I thought about buying it, but they're so terrible, I kind of figured, not worth it. Where does it go? So we go Marketplace, we go Purchase Units, and we select not Dropships. I haven't been looking at any expansion. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's no Holopolis right now. So I know it's in-game, but it's not here in the current era that we're playing in. So, no quality setting tonight, that's strange. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna make it rough for people. So, hopefully I'll be able to handle it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's get a mission going. We do need to finish fixing Baron's Hangar Queen at this point. How bad is your Hangar Queen at this point? Where is Cav Lance? The B9. Oh yeah, it's still missing its left arm, which contains a large laser, so I actually do need that left arm back. Wow. He has such an odd spread for weapon systems. It's obsolete until 3060-ish. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Time for the 16-bit stream. Oh, well, if you can't do it, I am actually recording for the YouTube. I remembered to do that right as I was doing my introduction, so we will have that rocking. So let's rock and roll. Start the game. Kick some butt. The original setup for this was a map for the map was like Crowded City or something. I used the reroll on that because, you know, Cav Lance is being led by a certified badass who has the ability to reroll that sort of thing. And we rerolled it to town concrete. So hopefully we'll actually have some room to maneuver. Although if we don't, it is Cav Lance. The entire lance can fly. So that makes life a little bit easier. We're being escorted by a little tiny javelin right here. I'm going to take just a quick moment to give everybody their proper colors, because that's what we can do in this game. Lau, we'll make him Defense Force. He's 4th Compelling Defense Force. There we go. The Endurians coming at us, however. We close out the Lau and we open up the Merrick. And there's the Endurians right there. And we're going to call these guys, let's make them Cavalry. And we will give them 5th Endurian Cavalry markings. And we'll give them both the 5th Endurian Cavalry. Being assaulted by a unified force. Our aerospace fighters are not showing up until round 5, which could be a little bit. I'm doing a dive bomb remover to gain altitude later during the run. You bottom out. Yeah, on the next turn you have to gain altitude. That round is going to be a pain. They're all going to be a pain. Hello, Otto. How are you doing? Who's dropping? Right now, Cobra's going to be dropping, and after that, it'll be Adder, and hopefully I'll have the B9 ready in time, but you never know. Javelin will be dead soon. I don't know how to remember the ground. He hasn't? Well, okay. The only reason he hit the ground last time is because... Why did he hit the ground last time? Oh, yeah, he hit the ground because he fell out of control and just sort of drifted into the ground. So let's quickly double check here what our order is. You must destroy 1/2. Well... 1/3 of your own forces remain intact. Okay, so we're going to go game options, we're going to go victory conditions, we're going to activate destroy enemy PPV, and we're going to set to 50%, and we will have to manually keep track of whether or not, if we fall below 1/3, which would be the loss of one of our mechs, so probably nothing. Hello, Brick, how you doing? And then you tried to take off. Yeah, the takeoff was the mistake. The takeoff was the problem here. Enemy fire triggered a PSR. It was rough. It's very rough. Aerospace fighters can be incredibly powerful, and they also can be incredibly weak. Alright, we're fighting top to bottom. So let's go have some fun. I actually want to put in Grizz's Dragon first, because it's kind of a centerpiece unit. And I like Grand Dragons. They're a lot of fun. Sounds like the average War Thunder pilot. Oh, that was cruel. Very cruel. How dare you? Let's pull it there. So we're going to be in somewhat lance formation, except instead of leading from the front... Oh, let me shut off that god-awful background. There we go. We shouldn't need it. And I need to drop my head down. See, we're remembering how we do this. Like any plane, if it isn't flyable, it's in trouble. Don't play War Thunder or World of Tanks or World of Warships or anything that has any type of cash shop. You can ignore the cash shop. But yeah. So... what is this being played on? We are playing MegaMek. So MegaMek is the program, so if you just Google MegaMek, you will find it. It is awesome because it is full-on classic tabletop Battletech. And the version that we're using is actually the Mech HQ version, which gives you full systems for commanding an entire company / army at this point. You guys are really starting to expand way bigger than I ever thought you would. Alright, that's not the one I needed. I need this. Or... let's just flatline that. There we go. We're back. So now let's just get... who's in the SP? Oh, that is Sharp. Okay. Oh, God. These demolishers, man. There's 2 demolishers in this group right here, and I don't want to fight them. I'm going to put you over here to hopefully guard the fact that you don't have a left arm. Good for you, Sammy. Yes, you should. It is rather awesome. We're playing a rule set called Against the Bot, which has the AI basically set up most things, although I'm pretty heavily curating it off screen. I mean, I haven't been as much lately, but normally I do. Oh good, and the Crass Chopper is here. There we go. Nice little center, and then we've got a heavy flank on each side. Oh right, the Javelin is currently messing that, so we'll add the Thunderbolt to the center. So we've got the truly heavy center. Don't play MechWarrior Online anymore because of that. How does one find groups and games on it? So we're playing a single-player version called Against the Bot. However, I do believe there is a Discord. I think the normal Battletech Discord actually has a section for finding people. And the Battletech forums, I believe you can also find people with. Sharp's missing the arm. So that would be our Shadowhawk right here. Or did we manage to finally fix it? Oh no, he fixed it! We fixed it! Simbri actually gets to fight with both hands this time, which is good because Simbri is a melee master. Oh, for how much longer he's going to be a melee master? That's going to be the true question. Yes, the Atlas is also missing a left arm. We tend to lose arms a little bit. Let's just pay up front and be done with microtransactions. You don't have to have them. Yes, you can host games like an online version. Having tech issues will return. Alright, we'll see you soon, Burke. Finally get to use the Burke, hopefully. I mean, it's a lot of heavy firepower. I'm quite concerned, actually. If we're not moving at high speeds, then we're in a lot of trouble, I feel. So I will actually move at maximum over on this one. Never mind, I won't. Really? I can only get 5 spaces? I need one more jump jet on this mech. Just one more jump jet is all I need, sir. Then I can make awesome things happen. Mission objective is to knock out 50% of the enemy units, which is a bit rough. So, we have 2 Atlases. They were brothers and... We have 4 Atlases, actually. We just don't field them all. We are fighting against the Endurians. So the Duchy of Endurian. So right now it's 3031, and we are in the middle of what's called the Endurian crisis. And basically there is a Duchy of Endurian in the middle of Merrick Space, which is the Free Worlds League. And they don't want to be part of the Free Worlds League anymore. They want to break away. So part of that breaking away, during this time, you have to understand that the House of Lao, which is the Capellan Confederation, is super weak after getting its absolute bottom kicked in the previous war. And so the Endurians see this as an opportunity to expand and take over basically all of the important bits of Lao space so that they can, you know, use that as a base to create their own centralized country. And they happen to do this at the perfect time where, like, I don't remember his exact title, but like some sort of protectorate general or something like that suffers from a massive heart attack. So he's out of the picture, so there's no actual unified response from the Free Worlds League. They use this as an opportunity to declare themselves independent and invade the Capellan Confederation with the help of the Magistracy of Canopus. You can see where this all gets a lot of fun and complicated. And so we were hired... Originally, we were hired by the Endurians, and then we failed that first contract, and then Lao kind of scooped us up, and we've been working for them ever since. And we are here basically to desperately hold back the Endurians from all the horrors of victory that they are currently winning. We're currently on the planet of Beetlejuice, which has been in battle for like 6 months, almost a year, 10 months at this point. It's been a while. Beetlejuice is a massive battleground, and we have come here to help straighten out the enemy forces, to get Lao back on the front foot so they can start pressing again. And once they manage to pull that off, all will be right with the world. But yeah, we have been offered a landhold in exchange for this contract after an incredibly successful contract the last time we did something. So they're kind of desperate, otherwise they wouldn't give us so much so quickly. Lao will have victory? Lao hopes they will have victory. We got to get a pilot? Yes, one of our pilots was captured last mission by a pair of deserters, so we need to go deal with that at some point soon. Alright, so unfortunately Sibri is just not in a position to really do much of anything. Could try to knock out the building. No, the building's blocked out. Because everybody is rather hard to hit. Could focus on the Stinger, though. Although, where did that Rhino go? Oh, he backed off. Okay. I think I'll focus on the Stinger for now. Because what I want to do to him is break out their scouting element to make sure that they can't pin me to a wall. The Stinger's not particularly powerful, but what it can do is keep my back up against a wall because he can slip in behind me, hit my rear armor while I'm busy dealing with these demolishers. So I do want to remove their scouting element kind of as soon as possible. Which may be easier said than done. Oh god, that's too easy to pass up. So I'm going to twist, and we'll take aim. Oh. Twist, take aim at the Rhino because the Rhino's an easy target. 7 for my LRMs. I might be able to get some stuff going. My head is blocking the 2-hit. Oh. There we go. I don't have to worry about most of that, but you guys do. Trying to come up with a good compromise on where to put it. Alright, that should be good. Yes, it is. Okay. Actually, I can come down a little bit. There we go. Let's see. That seems contradictory. So Lao are the good guys here. Yeah, they're not really the good guys in the way that I might define good guys, but they're certainly in the middle of some stuff. They're definitely the underdog in this scenario, I suppose would be the best way to put it. Because they have been getting their butt kicked since the very beginning. A little lower. Just a little high. A little high. Yeah, it's right underneath the chat box. Oh, and no, my head's right there. Tap at it. Did you see that Demolisher Mark 1 gunner was a 2-2? Yeah. There's a reason why I'm not happy about this. This is going to be painful. When these AC-20s start barking, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Which is why I'm trying to figure out just how I want to engage these guys. So, longer range is obviously ideal, but I don't have much of an option on that one. But I do want to force out their vehicles pretty quickly. Damage high low. There we go. PPC. Well, I can't get enough of a curb kick to satisfy me. Time to start cutting. Just apply LRM, solve all your problems. Nuke him from orbit? Well, nuke him from orbit will be here in 4 turns. So, yes. But once that happens, then awesome things. Alright, let's pump a little bit more firepower into you. And I can just potentially... Oh, nope, shoot, I forgot. Wait, why are you cooking so bad? Heat build up 15. What? What did I do in order to build up your heat to 15? Oh, the PPC. Duh. I'd already marked fire in the PPC. I'm an idiot. Fire the PPC. There we go.
Target acquired.
Redgar has been subscribed. Wow, Redgar's back. Glad to support the channel. Thank you so much, Redgar. Been with us for 7 months and has actually been one of our really older guys. Thank you so much, Redgar. Not like he's old, but like he's been with us for a while. Do we have normal bombs this time, or are we still using cluster? Cluster is going to be amazing on these guys, so we're using cluster bombs. We are going to just rip in here and start annihilating everything. At least that's the plan. If it doesn't go to plan, then we're going to blame Brick. That's who we'll blame. Oh, the PPC's on his right arm, and that's actually making my life way more difficult than it otherwise needs to be. Alright, I'm going to fire the SRM-4s into the Rhino. And the medium lasers. So that I can use both of my fists to punch a cicada. And hopefully that'll work. Oh yes, can we get some heartbeats in chat? Totally forgot that I'm trying to make that a thing. I don't know if it'll ever become a thing, but I want it to be a thing. So if you have the heartbeat emote, give some love for Rickar. Alrighty, so a whole bunch of misses. So the Javelin didn't hit, the Shadowhawk didn't hit. The Rhino opened fire and did manage to hit with a medium laser. And his LRM-20. And his other LRM-20. Oh god, that is a lot of anti-aircraft firepower. We're going to have some problems. Cat Carbonate, welcome to the stream. We only just got started, and the enemy has managed to hit us with 2 LRM-20s, one of which managed to hit all 20 missiles. So the game goes interestingly. Want to blame Stronger things are wrong? Is that the default response? I think I got everyone last time with the sub-boss. Yes, you got most people. Somehow, I think Gray managed to dodge them all, or has Gray just not linked his account? Yeah, Gray managed to dodge them all. Alright, so we've got the Grasshopper opening fire, missed with his large laser, opening fire with the mediums, and actually did a good job. He's already knocked out half of the movement points off of the Rhino with one of his medium lasers. So that's kind of the way we're probably going to end up killing these things. We're not actually going to be able to kill them. We'll crit them to death, and that will work. PPC from the Grand Dragon missed, but then his medium lasers actually did manage to hit the Stinger. Oh no, that was the Stinger shooting back at us, never mind. And the Thunderbolt opened fire with everything. Didn't touch a gosh darn thing. The Griffin opening fire, and it was the Duchy of Endurian Griffin. And it did manage to hit our Grass Chopper, so that is unfortunate. The Shadowhawk missing with some of his guns and hitting with others. Life is pain, but both of our mechs managed to stay standing up. Luckily, we didn't get hit by an AC-20, I don't think. Although the armor got really shaved pretty badly on this one. Alright, we want to hurt that cicada in many, many ways. I assume that, yeah, the kick is going to be a 9. I'm going to punch both times because I don't want to risk my luck too much. So he did kick us and hit us, and now we are in pain. Unfortunately, both of our punches did not manage to hit. Had I kicked, I may have actually hit him with that 9. Let's see. Greybeard is certificate selected by random. Yeah, so it would seem. Alright, so we're going to start taking the Thunderbolt, and we are going to bounce back. This is where we go back. Because that Devastator's right on there. What sort of weapons is the Devastator making? Let's see, a whole bunch. Yeah, it's just a better version of the Demolisher. Get back. Trust me, you don't want to be. Let's see, where's the you don't want to be mode? Anywhere within this spear tip here. So let's get Grizz out of there. So Grizzly is going to back up. Greybeard has Kyogre managing to precision strike Greybeard on that one. Gives him a sub. Thank you so much. Can we get some more harpies? Kyogre has been incredibly generous this week, so thank you so much, my man. And welcome, Greybeard. You finally have that. Make sure that you link your Twitch to the Discord so that you can get all the cool stuff for being a member. All right, so back it up. We're just gonna have a fighting retreat going on in here. Because I am not going to be any closer to that Devastator than I absolutely have to be. So, I just need to mark exactly where we need to not be. Also, what's your skill level? Oh, you're a 1-2. That's going to hurt. So, yeah, I need to back out 2 tiles in order to get Simbri out of range. So let's go do that. And we're going to back out a little bit faster than that, I think. Well, the Rhino could hurt us, but I'm a little bit worried about the mechs. Slip back. Slip back. So that we're also covering our back from the Cicada. I think the Grasshopper is actually going to have the hardest time dealing with that. Because Grasshopper wants to close. It's got a hatchet, which allows it to basically kick the upper body. And it's quite powerful when used properly. Unfortunately, with this many really nasty heavy tanks. There's a Devastator and 2 Demolishers. That's 6 AC-20s on the field from them alone. This Rhino's packing 2 LRM-20s. So that's just not a good combination of things for us to fight. We've got to kill this Rhino, though, before air support arrives, because this Rhino will annihilate our fighters. See, jump jets are good. We didn't use jump jets because we wanted to keep the temperature down. Why are their tank pilots so good? Because the Duchy of Endurian is getting a little bit irritated by us constantly ruining their plans. So they would like to avoid more ruination. And they're going to do that by bringing in the tanks that they know we struggle with. It would have been nice to have Boa on this. Because Boa is actually very good against vehicles. Because they have so many SRMs in their lands. But that's not going to be how things are going to work out for us. Our peeps, I was holding myself a bit, so I figured. Well, we really do appreciate it, Kyogre. Thank you so much. Really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. The sport like this is, it really does help. Without a wreck our pod no bunker. Australia's made of fire, so underground makes sense. 4 days off, sits at constant 24C, and I'm doing a bit of maintenance. Oh, nice. Having some time to yourself, hopefully. The Demolisher attempted to make a reckless driving check and unfortunately succeeded. Darn. He only needed a 2, so he literally couldn't fail it. But he still succeeded. Did I jump jet? I thought I backed him up. Let's check that. No, I walked backwards. See, so when you back up, you can back up as far as you can move forward from a walk pace. Except you can't go up and down tiles. So as long as you're on a flat ground like this is, I can back up at a speed of 5. Which is hilarious to watch. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes we get to pull it off. Alright, I do want to knock out this Rhino, because I am quite worried, actually, about our flyers, because they will have a significant problem with him. So if I can just sort of push him out, then that would be ideal. And unfortunately, we're shooting at his front. I put a photo of the dugout in the picture channel. Nice! I will check it out after the stream. Gotta go fast. Gotta go blitzingly fast. Oh, but the Shadowhawk. The Shadowhawk's just asking to die. Fire. Fire all guns. Okay, all but the head. No, throw in the head-mounted laser as well. And if I can get this flamer in a range, I can barbecue a vehicle so easily. The problem is if I get this flamer in a range, I'm in short range for AC-20s. For the place in Australia who's got an entire ground underground. I'm a jerk. I saw your jump checks tonight. I looked away. You're not a jerk. You're fine. Oh, shoot. Well, that's gonna hurt. I didn't realize I turned him around. That's gonna be painful. A lot of pain. Just absolute levels of pain. Beam the lasers, then the SRMs. I'd love to throw in the PPC, but I don't have the heat for that. Although, it's such a good PPC shot. That Rhino needs to die, though. Fire the Rhino. Yeah, twist, because I think, yes, your PPC is left arm mounted for reasons I don't know, actually. Wait, is it? Oh, no, it's right arm mounted. He just has a good arc of fire. Okay, that's good. So fire the PPC into you. Then fire everything else into this guy. By everything else, I mean one medium laser, because I want to keep your heat reasonable. Alrighty. That hurt. So yes, he hit us right in the center torso on the rear. Took 20 damage to that, 12 internal structure because I had his back facing him. Luckily for us, he didn't hit anything else. So, still alive. Let's get his get into melee against Mech with a hatchet. If we're lucky, then yes, it will end the way we hope it does. Weapon fire for the Shadowhawk large laser, knocking out his chance for motive system damage. No effect. However, his LRM 5 managed to knock him down by another half, so I don't think the Rhino can move anymore. Weapons fire for the Rhino, managing to hit the Shadowhawk quite a bit. Although at least he didn't get 20 and 11 this time. Although, you know, 16 and 6 is still pretty bad. Weapons fire for the Griffin. Missed with the PPC, but hit with the LRM 10. Stunned the crew. 2 more AC-20s at the Thunderbolt. Both of them managed to miss, thank God, because any more to the back would probably kill him. Weapons fire for the Grasshopper. Large laser managed to hit the Shadowhawk. Medium lasers were all misses. Thunderbolt then opened fire and missed with everything. Weapons fire for the Cicada. Missed, but then hit with a medium laser. Grand Dragon nailed the Rhino again, which gave him minor damage plus 1 to driving skills. And then missed the medium laser as we expected. And the PPC towards the Shadowhawk from the enemy Griffin, which we do need to destroy just to make our life easier. Nobody got knocked down, which is good. And apparently our Grasshopper was not able to punch because the hatchet is on the other side. Tear Mech in half. Alright, so I've got to get this Thunderbolt. I don't know how it got turned around. I was not paying enough attention. Oh, I know what I did. I jumped him and then I didn't turn him. Right. So these Devastators are very much in range, which is a problem. They've pinned me against the wall. So now I'm going to have to turn around as of next turn and charge him hard. That's going to be painful. Yeah, the crew stunned is nice. That means we're not going to take any LRM 20s in the next round, but it's still... Well, we still got a lot more to have to deal with. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to rush the Grand Dragon in. Let's see, who moves next? God, this demolishers is going to be a pain. I do not have enough close range firepower for that. Back up at speed. Tempted to run in with the Griffin. And we shall. We're going to take a peek. Hopefully I can get the shot that I need. And I could try and charge you. It's just so much AC-20 firepower in such a small area. Yeah, we're going to bounce back. Oh, shoot! Fuck! That was a mistake. Adios, Shin. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I did it again. I did it again. Alright, alright, alright. How do I save him? Well, there's only one way to save him as far as I can tell. So let's give it a shot. Hi. Can I get 2? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Push one more. Come on, there. There we go. Our hopes and dreams rest on Grizz's slender shoulders and his narrow profile and his movement of 2. So, we're about to lose a Grasshopper. We're going to lose a Grasshopper, most likely. So, hopefully not. But I don't see it going any other way. So I have thrown a Grand Dragon into the mix in order to see what ends up happening. Because theoretically, I mean, a Grand Dragon with flamethrowers could do a lot of damage in a very short period of time. Fingers crossed. Losing the dragon. Now it's time for an AC-20 ammo. Hopefully not. I do need to know, though. I think you might be. Oh, I'm just 1 tile in range. I was close. I came close to that one. Hi. I can't shoot that at you. I can shoot these at you, but they probably won't hit. But we're going to give it a shot. Because why not? I do need to knock you down. You are much, much too dangerous to be left alive. +4 is fine. +4 doesn't give you any additions. And give me your LRM and fire. Oh, no, I want that LRM to fire. That's him. And a large laser. The Griffin? No, the Griffin's not going to give me a chance. Sure, fired at him. Just gotta split fire everything for days, man. Let's see, the Griffin, I maneuvered the Griffin here very specifically for a very, very specific reason. Can't do that. Yes, that was the real reason I did it. To use my LRMs, which actually legitimately was the reason I did it. So +4 is still okay. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt a lot. Medium lasers. Alright, now here's where things get tricky. The flamers, I think, can do this on their own. So I need to make sure that I'm targeting the right people. So the top one is getting the flamers. Burn, burn. The bottom one is getting all of the medium lasers. Fire, fire, fire. We're building up 7 heat. There's not much I can do about that. Alright, Grand Dragon took the hit on the right leg. Took another hit on the right torso. But is okay. Sort of. Ish. I mean, we basically just shed the entirety of the Grand Dragon armor in order to keep the Grass Chopper alive. Thunderbolt got firing at the Cicada. Did manage to hit with an SRM-4, with only 2 missiles managed to hit. Shadowhawk missed everything that it did. Demolisher fired at the Grand Dragon and hit the center torso, so we spread the damage out quite beautifully. And then the Griffin fired at the Devastator, missed because he rolled a 5. 2 more Demolisher shells, needed 12s to hit. Both of those managed to hit. That was the guy who was sitting at long range on us. And here's the one that really is the only one that matters. Grand Dragon fired a flamer into the one Devastator, knocked out half of his propulsion. Or one of his propulsion, so that knocks him down to a speed of, I believe, 3. So, yes, the tanks can share hexes, unfortunately. And then he managed to miss the considerable amount of his stuff, and his other flamer did not go internal, which really sucks. Because I kind of was counting on those flamers to do something, and they didn't. Probably should have focused all on somebody then. That's not great. Shadowhawk, enemy Shadowhawk managing to nick the armor on our Grass Chopper, but other than that, the Grasshopper will survive. And somebody's in range for a hatchet. And you're in range for a kicking. Give him a swift kick to the boot. You're also in range for a punching. Sure, go for 11s. And the Grand Dragon steps on the Devastator tank and sets off the ammo and blows the whole thing sky high. Thank you, Grizzly. Thank you so much for reducing 1/3 of all incoming AC-20 fire. It would have been nice if you had annihilated one and then did this, but I'm going to take what I can get. Through armor crit? Yeah, tanks are incredibly vulnerable through tax. So, rolled the 11 on the location to get that too. Set off the ammunition. He set off the bin that was almost empty though. That's the funny thing. Alrighty. So that's him destroyed. The Grass Chopper managed to miss, rolled a 5, needed an 8, unfortunate. And the Thunderbolt was kicked and got hit. Which is unfortunate because the Thunderbolt then fell over. Shadowhawk also apparently fell over. Wait, what happened to the Shadowhawk? Physical attack for Grasshopper missed. Oh, he kicked and missed a kick. So he fell as well. So the Shadowhawk's on the ground. Yep, it did change into the rest of the ammunition. It's just set it all off. So we've got that working for us. Unfortunately, Grizzly's a bit toasty at the moment. Heat of 7. So carrying 7 over, not exactly ideal. Also, Grizzly's armor is, well, it's not doing well, as you can see. Although, fantastic spread. This guy got shot at by 6 AC-20s and took 1 to the leg, 1 to the chest, 1 to the CT, and 3 others missed. So I'm going to count that as a godsend right there. Love it. The armor's brilliant. I mean, look at that. Is that not perfect? That's gorgeous. Although I'm a little bit amused that his leg armor is higher than his torso armor. Although I suppose he did take a little bit of damage there. We got to get him out of there. We've also got to get the Thunderbolt back up because he's on the ground. Because my pilot is suffering. Alright. This Demolisher already moved. So what I could do is... I mean, I could try and stomp on him as well. That seems to be working quite nicely. That might actually be what I end up doing. Like, I know it's a bad idea, but it might actually end up being what we do. Alright, let's get everybody moving, really. You are going to just charge, I guess? No, you'll get shot at. How's your armor? Badly damaged. Strips the armor. Badly damaged. Strips the armor, which would be terrible. Especially considering this rhino's back online. Don't have the armor for more victories. We can't run away. If we run away, we lose the mission. And I'm not going to lose this mission. Your favorite is what it is. Before you guys get too freaked out, let me just show you what a Stinger's armor looks like at full power. So he's not doing that terrible. That's a tough boy. Yes. Yes, dragons are awesome mechs for a reason. So he's going to have to figure out what he's going to do. Actually, how's his back armor? 10-7. He would actually survive an AC-20 to the back. He wouldn't survive 2 AC-20s to the back, but he would survive an AC-20 to the back. I want this Griffin moving fast and furious. But in order to do that, I've got to do something like that. If I'm not moving 6 tiles, then there's no point, and I don't bother. PPC can't fire from that close. Takes with a back shot. Gives me a short range PPC shot. I can't get the LRM shot though. That's unfortunate. Because he's just not fast enough for that. I could try and back up and shell him, but your chances of critting them are much higher if you're in the back and the sides. Which is what's pushing this thought. I actually kind of wish that the Shadowhawk and the Griffin were inverted right now, because the Shadowhawk can run up right up on top of somebody and just pump lasers into him. Does it show total armor in this A section has? No, we just haven't dealt any damage to the Stinger CT. Your alarms need to hit the Rhino? Yeah, especially because air support's on the way next turn. Oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Short range is visible. How's your right arm? Yeah, you can take 1. Make that piloting check. Why? Because you're a badass. After I will be inspired charging blindly on. Oh boy, this is gonna get fun. Oh, they're great. Their Griffin moved into point. What? This Griffin has no close range weaponry, and he jumped to do it. He's gonna throw all that in for a punch? I mean, we're only mod 2 right now, I suppose, but still seems to be a bit of an all-in right there. Alright, you've got to get up. And you've got to be Speedy Gonzalez over here. 1, 2, 3. So I can go 1 short, that'll give me a turn. But I can't move him because his back armor's open. That was a really dumb thing when we did that. 1 short of getting that, 1 short getting that, so it's 2 is my maximum defense. Should be a medium range shot. Okay, Cicada, that works. That tells me exactly where I need to go. Do cicadas have arm flipping? Even if he did, he doesn't have any arm mounted weapons, so in that case, he's also got no torso twist. We go here. That'll give me the 1 evasion. I don't think that puts him in my pack, although, no, it starts from here, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah. Get backup. God, I wish I could just do that, but no. I'm going to need some evasion when this demolisher comes in, because this demolisher's coming in close. Going to be 2 piloting checks to make that. Who's left? The dragon needs to be carefully managed. Really, all 3 of these need to be carefully managed as to what they're going to be doing. They've got 3. Yeah, they still got 3 initiative sinks. What's your speed? You move 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't shoot me if I move there. Problem is I'll have no defense. How's my armor? Not good. Not good at all. I've got 24% of torso left. Put the grasshopper in the corner so they can protect someone. I want the grasshopper fighting somebody. I don't want him sitting and accomplishing nothing. Okay, good. Thunderbolt made the move I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may not be able to make that turn. So the grasshopper is 7 heat capacity at the moment. Which kind of sucks. Alright. I will maneuver you to fight him, and I will do so with a jump. Because that's going to be important. Yeah. I'm not all that worried about the Shadowhawk. Oh, you idiot. You absolute moron. Okay. I can work with that. 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 How do I do this? How do I do this safely? Well, there's no safe way to do this. Let's be honest with ourselves. I need to get the Grand Dragon on top of the Rhino, so it can kill the Rhino as best as it can. Which means I need to fire a whole bunch of weapons to do that, because it doesn't have SRMs. So that means I need to have a lot of heat available, which I don't, and I need to not generate a ton of heat, which I'm not sure I can do. That's what was gonna be. Yeah, that just killed his demolisher, but that also, I mean, this is a little triangle of death right here. This is like not a good day to be a dragon. So I think the jump has to be done from a safety standpoint. He's got a +1 because he's got narrow low profile. He's gonna have +2 more because he's moved 3 and he jumped. And I will be at inside minimum range on the Rhino, and I believe medium range on this demolisher. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be the end of short range. So it'll be a +2 to attack me. So all total, it'll be 2 for movement, 1 from my quirk, 2 from medium range, and he is a skill what? 4. So that'll be 2 9s that he's gonna roll my way, which is I think like a 27%. Yeah, that's the right play. That's the only play. Never mind, the Demolisher decided to shoot the tank. The Rhino's going to shoot me, which I find to be hilarious, actually. Okay, so now that we've played... Alright. I do have to hit you. I do have to hit you quite badly. But I also need to keep in mind that I need to, you know, save myself at the same time. So we're going to Alpha Strike with the Shadowhawk, which does not normally Alpha Strike for very good reasons. And then the LRMs are the primary way I'm going to kill this guy. Do I want to build 8 heat on this mech? That's a lot of heat to build. I think I do. Well, no. 1 PPC is not going to do the job. I don't want to build that yet. I will have that in reserve, but I don't want to do that yet. Hi. You kinda exposed yourself quite badly to my fusillade of fire. Unfortunately, I can't afford that, so I will instead beam you with just a whole bunch of medium lasers, because I can't build 11 heat. Not yet, anyway. And hi, it's Ryushu. Or not Ryushu, I'm sorry. Ryushu is a Griffin pilot. Grizz is the Dragon pilot. So I need to light you on fire. Building 4 heat. Building 7 heat again. But worth it, I think. The Thunderbolt. You're just having a bad day. You're just going to have a really bad day. There's no getting around that one. You are also a really terrible pilot. Sorry, but it's true. I speak the truth. Because I can't hit you with anything else. It's an 11, a 10, 11, because these guys are so gosh darn maneuverable. Like, I need to get like a 6-9 in this Lance. Fire the PPC. It's better than nothing. Okay, so the Rhino decided to fire all of its weapons and hurt me quite badly on the Dragon, as we expected. Also tried to fire all of its LRMs and failed. The Javelin fired everything it had into the Rhino and managed to damage its tracks very badly. The Demolisher then responded by firing twice at the Javelin and hitting both times. Not quite blowing it to smithereens, but taking out its leg is going to get us really close to that. Oh no, it's not death yet. We're going to get there soon. The large laser has once again managed to damage the motive systems on a Demolisher, missed with 2 medium lasers, and the LRM-5 did hit the Rhino, but didn't kill it or crit on anything. The Demolisher then responded by firing 2 AC-20s towards the Griffin and hit him on the right arm, which is his PPC arm, which is now being held on by 3. How is he alive? He hit his limbs and not his torsos. How much BP have we lost? Yep, we will check. The Griffin then opens fire, managed to hit with the LRM-10, and did more motive damage to the Rhino, but that's not what I need. And then the Stinger opened fire on the Thunderbolt, managed to bounce a couple of medium lasers on him. Grass Chopper got a single good medium laser hit and everything else missed, but the hit did manage to stun the crew of the Demolisher, which means I'm going to charge him hard. And the Rhino crew is stunned because of the Grand Dragon's flamers. And the other flamer took out his motive system entirely, which is so much better than just track damage, because knocking out the motive system in its entirety like this means that we get massive bonuses to hit, and we can do called shots now. He's dead. Medium laser fire from the Rhino managed him as well, and that did basically nothing. LRM-10s were fired at the Grand Dragon. More damage to him. Unfortunate, but hey, he's lasting. And the PPC actually did manage to hit the Demolisher and damaged his motive system even more. Alright, so the Javelin fell to the ground, as expected. He's missing a leg. The Grand Dragon had to make 2 piloting checks because he's got a damaged foot and because it took 20 damage, and he rolled 8s for both of them, succeeding on both. So he's rocking and rolling still. And the Griffin managed to succeed in his check as well. And the Dragon can now attempt for a kick. He will hit 100%. So we normally base of 2. Plus 3 because we jumped. Minus 4 because the target is immobile. That's why immobile is such a powerful result. Let's see, and we stomped on him and we stunned the crew for 2 more turns, and then the Griffin fell over because he got kicked in the shins. Alright, so, plus sides. Enemy AAA, currently offline for the next 2 turns. We can work with that. Bottom side, the Dragon is out of the fight. This mech is not here to fight anymore. He's got his right torso open, he's got his right leg open, he's got his center torso at 7 health, and we've got significant structure damage on him. He can't fire that flamer anymore. He's got to run and hide. Running and hiding is going to be a little bit harder because he's got actuator damage on that leg, which means every time he jumps now, I believe he's got to make a piloting check. Not good. The Griffin is currently on the ground, so pretty badly roughed up in the arm and took some back damage from this Griffin. We're going to have to carefully pilot him to make sure that we avoid getting killed by the Demolisher. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't quite make it to the buildings. Stream shall be how many close calls can we survive? Thunderbolt desperately needs help right now. And the Grass Chopper, similar position. Being very weak on that left leg. If that leg goes, then the entire thing's down. But Demolisher's currently offline, Rhino's currently offline, and we're going to have to knock them both out. So air support has now arrived. So we have the Stingray, which has decided to show up. Did I reload your bombs? Did I reload your bombs? Please tell me I did. I don't think I did. I don't think that I did. Or may not have had enough bombs to remount. Alright, in any event, let's get our fighters on the field. Now, oddly enough, killing this thing is not really the job of the fighters anymore. What we need to destroy is those demolishers. So we will bring this thing right in here. The lightning in here. And we're going to have a party. I don't remember you reloading me. Yeah. So he'll be easy to kill. Grand Dragon's frontal armor is too weak to work with right now. I can't move you yet. You are going to be able to move up, no problem, and just gun anybody you want. So you have the entire backfield here now fully covered. So the Shadowhawk, how's your armor doing? Your armor is holding up. Surprisingly well, actually. You're also just in general holding up surprisingly well, which I suppose I should have noted. You are, after all, Simbri's character of Thorn. Who gets out of here? Can we court-martial me? Wait, why? I happen to be winning this battle. Somewhat. Who's next? Gotta get the Griffin up, but I want to move the Griffin last. We are the army. He's clearly a spy. Oh, that's cruel. That's truly cruel. After all that I've gone through. All that I've sacrificed for this Sprog. How dare you. Let's back up. Just gonna have to rely on my front armor. Because I don't have anything else. Not going to be able to get enough of a movement to get any defense without leaving me fully open. So it's got to be there. That guards my flanks. I mean, it leaves me open to being shot in the face, which I can tank a little bit. But I have to limit what I'm doing. Hello, court martial. Guilty you die, not guilty you survive. Back where I said, I don't have a cockpit. See, that's the grace of being the person who's running this. Although, to be fair, they did have it. Yes. Okay, maybe not so yes. Oh no, absolutely yes. I can do that. Okay, so that was really dumb on your part. Thank you for doing that. I can work with that. I can work with that. We hide from you. How's my back armor doing? That is intact-ish. My left torso is my good torso. Back up to there. It guards my right a little bit better. But here. Yeah, it's got to be here. So we will back up to there. Get ready to finish off the Rhino. I would love to bring that lightning around to fight these guys instead, but I don't have that opportunity. This is very hard to read on mobile. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so blind. Seems pretty well. Mobile will be small. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, who moved back here? Somebody did. Right, you moved under my lightning. That's not going to end well for you, but I appreciate your attempt at trying to be a decent pilot. You've failed, but you've tried. Gotta get you up. Your armor's not terrible. It's just not good. Turn to face that way. They're gonna bounce in behind you. Get up. Good. Okay. He shouldn't have done that. I don't know why he did. And unfortunately, the grass chopper is not going to get the attack that I wanted. Well, if you can't do what you want, you gotta do what you can. And I'm going to ignore my left leg for a bit. Oh god. There we go. Iceman making the turn. I'm on tablet at the moment, not too bad. Nice. See, Sprog understands my language. I think the Javelin's probably dead. If the Shadowhawk focuses on him, although the Shadowhawk's placed himself in a position where he can't use his AC5 on him, so I don't know why. It's not unreadable, it just requires a little effort. Okay. And there's Cicada coming to pursue us. Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense. How fast did you move? Mod 3, Mod 1. Can't make that turn. Although I can hit the Demolisher. So I will accelerate and then see where it is I must go. Oh, darn it. Map is too small. Instead, we shall go after the other one. And then the lightning. I'll do the exact same thing. Except apparently not there. They're just all too close. Alright, in that case, make sure he goes down. Ooh. Perfect. Aha! Alright, so I have my option of the Griffin or of him. So the dragon, get his work done first because, you know, we all know what we're going to be doing with him. Taking a look. View, Rhino. Armor. Armor's 24 and back, so we're going to focus on his back armor. Because we can. This is why being immobile is the worst possible thing to happen to you in this game. Because we now have a +4 to hit because he's immobile, and we get to make all shots. So I'm just going to throw the flamer in first. I know it's damaged, but it's what I've got. And then I will have the Stingray. Yeah, he doesn't have bombs on him. That's unfortunate. Fire the PPCs. And then the medium laser. Lightning. That's a 7. That's a 6. I can cause a lot of damage to that Demolisher. A lot of damage. Or I could try and ruin his week. It all depends on how lucky we think we are. Tight engagement zone for aerospace? Yeah, it's not exactly broad. We're going to have to attempt a couple of maneuvers to keep these aerospace fighters flying. On the bright side, that does mean if we tumble out of control and skid off in the direction that we don't want to go, we'll probably skid off the map, and that gives us a free fly off. Guns off the field, guns off the field. The AC-20's gotta go. I know. So here's... It's difficult to explain. Oh boy. But view, the Demolisher, armor. We can't kill him. Not easily anyway. Death from above? Absolutely not. Oh, you mean from the fighters? Yeah. We are, however, on the right side of a Griffin. And I refuse to push your heat any further than that, because you will explode. Has there been a cut? There has not been yet, but we're coming up on it very shortly. Alright, so where is the SP? You obviously are going to focus just everything you've got. Ooh, how's your LRM shot? It's a 10. That's actually not terrible. All things considered, anyway. Wow, that's a bad shot. Oh yeah, because you jumped. So put us at a +9 heat on the Shadowhawk. That is going to push it quite hard. 1AC-24. It is a lower loadout of the Slayer? Or what? An AC-20 on a fighter? Yeah, that's how the Lightning is designed. It's literally an AC-24 medium lasers. That's what it does. There's a couple of other aircraft that are designed the exact same way. So, at 8, I can expect to lose some movement. I think I need to make an ammo explosion check at that point, too. Libri, how good of a pilot are you? I'm gonna roll the dice. Alpha twice in a row. Alright, twist. Target him. Fire the BPC. Fire the LRMs, because you're probably not going to survive much longer than this. Now the grass chopper gets to work his magic. Alpha strike. Thunderbolt having his own little duel to the death. Okay. Medium laser, medium laser, medium laser. SRM4, SRM4. Fire. Grand Dragon, hit, hit, hit. Didn't kill. Didn't get a single crit out of that. Oof. One fire for the Stingray. Fired to PPC. Hit. PPC hit again. Medium laser hit again. So he's down to no right armor. So 3 good hits coming out of the Stingray. That's very nice, actually. Demolisher fired an AC-20 at the Shadowhawk. Hit one, missed the other. So that's unfortunate. His center torso's open. Oh, God. Lightning managed to roll a 3, a 5, and a 5. So it doesn't matter what we decided to shoot at. He missed either way. Stinger managed to fire a couple of medium lasers. Did some damage. Shadowhawk SP fired back. Alpha striked everything he had and did more motive damage. Great. Skata opening fire managed to deal a little bit of damage to the Javelin, but didn't kill it, which surprises me. Griffin opening fire on the Demolisher hit him both times with all of his weapons and did motive damage. Ugh. And the enemy Griffin managed to hit us with his PPC. We alpha striked with everything we had and immobilized the Demolisher marked standard Mark 1 with that final medium laser out of the Grasshopper, so that's quite nice. And then the return fire on the Grasshopper was moderate. And a through armor critical on the center torso of our Thunderbolt, but it was no effect. So that's good. Shadowhawk did not fall down after being shot at, so that's lovely. Now our Griffin is going to stomp on top of the Demolisher he's on top of, and then we're going to smash, hopefully everything, out of this Demolisher. And the Grand Dragon is going to punch a wall in frustration. And you're going to kick him. That'll be an 8, 2 10s. I'm going to give him the boot. Alright, so Stinger hit our Thunderbolt, unfortunate. Our Griffin successfully stomped on the turret of the Demolisher, and there's a lot more armor where that came from. Physical attacks for the Grasshopper managed to kick. Engine destroyed, is immobile, didn't kill it. So that's unfortunate. And then the Cicada kicked the Javelin, blew off his left torso, and heavily damaged his center torso. Grand Dragon punched the building successfully, good job. And then the Thunderbolt managed to kick the leg clean off the Stinger that's been hounding him all game. Yeah, there is a scary lack of death here, isn't there? So, we are at 82%. Not good. The enemy is, or our ally is at 25%, and even the initial force is at 56%. Life be bad. Oh, and by the way, reinforcements have arrived. So yeah, you're stunned for a turn, your turret is locked forward, and you're immobile, so just get behind him and you'll be fine. That's reality. Locked means his turret's broken, so he can only fire his guns in the direction that the turret is facing. His turret is facing forward, he can only shoot forward. So we get behind him, we're good. This is immobile and stunned for another turn. We don't have to worry about it, so I'm going to bring my fighters back hard to try and bomb it. And yeah, the rest of the mechs are going to be unfortunately difficult to play with. You without a leg is basically suicide. Or not suicide, but death. So I'm going to... How do I get out of here with the Shadowhawk? That'll be the real question. Because Simbri's sitting on 9 heat. Although there's nobody near him. Aside, of course, for the tank. That'll put me in position to get ruined by the Griffin. What's the building density on this one? 79. Yeah, I can support a Griffin. I don't want to move you because I want you to basically stay here and fling shells downrange. Death murder kill. Oh, we're almost down to down, right? Yeah, we've almost got him. Reinforcements, I believe you new targets of opportunity. See, Cool Cards is very optimistic. He thinks that we've got this. I'm not so sure I agree. Oh boy. Really, the Griffin should be the first one to move. But the Griffin, I want to be able to hurt this Demolisher in many ways. How fast can this Demolisher move right now? 2. Demolisher. Its cruise is 2. Ooh. Flank being 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's not very mobile at all. Time check. All right, let's put it in a cut here for the YouTube people. Don't worry, we're still going to be streaming for quite a little while, but we are going to put in a nice little cut here for the YouTube people, so it's nice and easily digested by them. We've just hit about an hour. So for the YouTube, make sure everybody in chat say goodbye to YouTube people, and we'll do that. But we are going to be streaming for more, so don't go away. So for the YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see the notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press the little bell icon. Leave a comment. Tell me if you like this content, if you don't enjoy this content. I do have some of our normal MechWarrior regulars who say they're loving it, but if you're not, or if you are and you're not part of that group, do let me know, and I will see you all in the next episode.